Every night, millions of dogs fall asleep in positions their owners never think twice about. Curled into a ball, belly facing the ceiling, stretched across the floor, head hanging off the couch. Most of these positions are completely normal. In fact, some of them are actually signs that your dog feels safe, comfortable, and deeply trusts you. But veterinarians know something most owners don't. Because one sleeping position causes experienced vets to start asking questions immediately. Not because the position itself is dangerous, but because of what it can sometimes mean: pain, breathing difficulties, overheating, stress, or changes happening inside the body that owners often miss for weeks or even months. And here's the frightening part. Dogs are incredibly good at hiding discomfort. Long before they stop eating, long before they stop playing, their sleeping position sometimes changes first. And once you know what to look for, you may never look at your sleeping dog the same way again. Today we're going to decode the hidden language of dog sleeping positions. We'll reveal which positions usually mean your dog feels safe and relaxed, which ones may suggest discomfort, and the one position that veterinarians say deserves immediate attention if it appears suddenly. Because your dog can't tell you when something feels wrong. Sometimes, their body tells the story for them. Let's start with one of the most common sleeping positions in the world, the donut position. If your dog sleeps curled tightly into a ball, nose tucked near the tail, don't panic. This is one of the most common sleeping positions in the animal kingdom. Wild dogs and wolves use this position to protect important organs and conserve body heat. For many dogs, this position simply means comfort, security, warmth. But context matters. If a dog that normally sleeps stretched out suddenly starts curling tightly every single night, especially alongside changes in energy levels or appetite, that may deserve attention. Because sudden behavior changes often tell us more than the behavior itself. Now let's talk about the Superman position. Front legs stretched forward, back legs stretched behind. Looking almost like a flying superhero? Puppies love this position. Energetic dogs love this position because it allows them to jump back into action instantly. These dogs aren't entering deep sleep, they're staying ready for adventure, ready for movement, ready for fun. Owners often mistake this for discomfort. In reality, it's usually the exact opposite. A dog sleeping like this is often comfortable, relaxed, and preparing for the next round of excitement. But the next position surprises almost everyone, the belly up position. If your dog sleeps with their stomach exposed, congratulations. This is often one of the strongest signs of trust a dog can show. The belly contains some of the body's most vulnerable areas. Dogs rarely expose it unless they feel completely safe, very safe. It also helps release body heat during warmer weather, which brings us to something many owners never realize. Sometimes sleeping positions change with the seasons, and summer creates some unusual sleeping habits. Especially the next one, the cold floor mystery. Have you ever noticed your dog suddenly abandoning their expensive bed, only to sleep directly on tile floors? Kitchen floors? Bathroom floors? Hallways? Owners often laugh about it. But there's a simple reason: cooling. Hard surfaces pull heat away from the body more efficiently than blankets or cushions. During hot weather, many dogs naturally become little temperature scientists. Searching for cooler areas inside the home, this behavior is usually completely normal. But if this behavior appears suddenly during cooler months, or alongside heavy panting, that may be worth monitoring. Because sometimes your dog isn't simply comfortable. They're trying to cool themselves down. And that brings us to the position veterinarians pay very close attention to: sleeping while sitting upright. Some dogs don't lie down completely. Instead, they sit while sleeping. Head lowered, eyes half closed, body upright. This is one of the positions that veterinarians often investigate further. Why? Because lying down fully can sometimes become uncomfortable for dogs experiencing breathing difficulties or discomfort, especially if the behavior appears suddenly, especially in older dogs, especially if other symptoms appear at the same time. The position itself isn't a diagnosis, but it can become an important clue, and clues matter, because dogs speak through behavior long before they speak through symptoms. Another sign owners often miss: restlessness during sleep. Standing up, lying down, moving rooms, changing positions repeatedly. This can happen for harmless reasons: noise, temperature, dreams, but repeated inability to settle comfortably deserves attention. Because comfort usually creates consistency. Discomfort often creates movement. And here's something every dog owner should know. Dogs evolved to hide weakness. In the wild, showing weakness attracts danger. That instinct still exists today, which means owners often discover problems much later than they wish they had. This is why behavior changes matter so much. Not because every change means illness, but because patterns matter. Your dog may never tell you when something feels different, They may still wag their tail, still greet you at the door, still ask for treats, still want walks. But sometimes, small changes whisper long before major symptoms shout. That's why observation matters. Because nobody knows your dog better than you do. If you found this helpful, tell me in the comments. How does your dog sleep? Curled into a ball? Belly up? Superman style? Or somewhere upside down that somehow only dogs can manage? And if your best friend is sleeping nearby right now, go take a look. You might understand them a little better than you did 10 minutes ago. Stay safe, give your best friend an extra scratch behind the ears tonight, and I'll see you in the next video.